I like the idea of living with a family just for the first month so I could see what Spanish culture was like and how a family interacted in Spain. I liked that we had the first month in the host family, and I thought it was helpful for us because we didn't have to find housing right away, and it gave us time to look for the housing we wanted. I definitely think the first transition month was very important just so we weren't as stressed about finding housing, which can be a very stressful experience.
I think it's a really good idea just because it forces students to really be involved with the culture. And
I thought it was really cool because I really wanted to improve my Spanish and I really wanted to learn about the Spanish culture and the Spanish people.
I wasn't really annoyed by it. I thought it'd be cool to have a month to kind of get settled down and know people, because when you come here by yourself and you don't know anyone, that can be pretty daunting.
What I liked the most about staying with a family was that you get fed all the time. That was part of our program, so you didn't have to think about where you were getting food because they always had a meal prepared. And luckily for me, my host mom was a fantastic cook, so we were always very happy with the food. But what I didn't like was that, which is normal, you can't bring friends over without asking.
so I think the thing that I like the most is having someone to do things for you that usually you have to do yourself, like cooking, doing laundry and stuff. It really just frees up your schedule. But more than that, it makes you feel welcomed into the culture. It makes you feel like there's someone who's actually looking out for you. The thing that I've liked the least is actually, ironically, somewhat related to this, in that because of the fact that you're pretty much depending on someone else, your schedule can be a little bit restricted. It usually implies that you have to let someone know what you're doing, and this is kind of a change from being in college on your own in an apartment where you're pretty much just free all the time.
It's homey, and home cooked meals are very nice, so you don't have to worry about cooking for yourself and starving to death.
I liked that you got a good amount of Spanish in, because obviously you have to speak to your host family in Spanish.
And so I was nervous about the food, but both of my host parents are very open to me telling them if I do or if I don't like anything, but most of the time I do. I think one of the hardest parts for me of living with a host family is getting used to their own customs, like the way that they clean, even the way that they eat. I eat with my hands a lot, but that's not a thing here. It's like forks and knives and 3 spoons.
I definitely knew, even after the first few days, I did not want to stay there the whole year. I liked the family, but I wanted more from my experience here.
So from the beginning, I was pretty much leaning towards staying with the family just because I wanted to really force myself to be in a situation that was with someone completely different from me, with a perspective on culture, on society, on whatever it may be completely different than me, even though there might arise tensions and there have occasionally, come up with occasional arguments.
I wanted to live on my own, just because I wanted the freedom to just do whatever I wanted, essentially.
My friends from the program decided to move, so I felt like I had to move too. So it was kind of, I heard about the prices in Madrid and the prices that our host parents were offering, and it seemed really expensive, but in reality it's not that bad.
Yeah, high five to living in Madrid.
So living in Madrid.
Yeah.
Woo!